Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to everyone's favorite show, What's in the Box. So this is another HelloFresh unboxing video. I do want to get to it, but I want to talk about a couple of things before we start unboxing this. First of all, if you guys have noticed, it is already open. I already did unbox it and did this video once before, but my OBS crashed and I lost my file, so I had to go ahead and redo it again. But I'm actually kind of happy I did that because I wanted to approach this video in a different way. I already know what's in here now, and I also already know what happened because in the other video I showed you guys, well, you guys are going to see that, but there is a wet spot on the bottom of this, if you guys can see that. And I couldn't figure out where the wet spot was coming from. Equally, and I know this is actually a much lighter box than normal. And there were a couple of reasons why that was. Now, this is the first box that I'm going to tell you guys I am not 100% satisfied with unboxing it. It feels like this box kind of got put together rushed or something. The recipes on top were all bent and kind of like thrown in there. It didn't feel all that really well put together. Equally, I found out the reason why I was so light is because it only has one thing of ice. Now, it is still frozen though. It is still perfectly frozen. This box actually, I'm opening it about 10 hours after I got it, after it got delivered. My roommate actually saw it outside on the front porch and he brought it in and left it on the coffee table. And it was there all day, like at least 8 hours sitting inside. The ice held up extremely well. It only has one layer of ice. Usually there's ice, meat, and ice. That's how they do it. This time it only had ice and the meat on top of it. The meat is still perfectly fine. I checked it and everything. Everything is okay. Everything is cold. Everything is fine. But let's get into it, and I'll kind of show you guys what I have. So this week I have a pork noodle soup bowl, which actually I'm going to be making right now after this video. Barbecue pulled pork sandwiches, and orange and cashew chicken stir fry. Now the reason why I'm going to make the noodle soup right now, before anything else, and I'll show you guys why, is because I by accident last time I ripped the bag, like right here. So I pulled it from here and it ripped the bag. See, that came off. So I'm gonna have to make these. I'm gonna have to make these noodles right now because that's what we're gonna have to do. Don't know what that is. I think that's just a little piece of cardboard. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this there. And then we have on the bottom ice. We have some pulled pork. We have a ground pork, and we have chicken. So that's good. And again, like I said, the bottom thing is perfectly cold. It's perfectly well preserved. No problem with that at all. Okay. So let's go into the individual bags and take a look at them. So we have one bag that has the pork noodle soup bowl. Like I said, that's what I'm going to make. Also, this box, I think originally when I set up my menu for this week, I didn't pick the soup. It was a different soup actually, if I remember correctly. But it seems that either they ran out or something and they had to make a last minute change, because I remember when I looked at the menu I was like, wait, that's not what I ordered. And it would have been nice if they would have sent an email saying, hey, by the way, you can't have this. You've got, like 24 hours to tell us, or we ran out of this. Here, give us 24 hours or something, if you want to change it, or this is what we're going to change instead. But they just changed it on their own, so it's fine. So we got a bag of kale. Oh, you guys can actually kind of see the kale. We got a bag of kale. We got a onion, which is actually a little banged up. We've got some ginger, which is not bad. We've got 2 packets of pho concentrate, which I'm actually very surprised. I've never seen that one before. A little bag of garlic and a soy fish, which those are really fun. Okay, so that's all that is in this one. And this one seems extremely easy. It just seems like you're just going to put everything together and just make it. I don't know how long this one will take, actually. Let's see. The pho, or the pork noodle soup bowl, is going to take 30 minutes. Prep time 15 minutes, total 30 minutes. Pretty much you just cut everything, brown everything, and then just combine it all together. Yeah, cook the noodles apart. That's actually not bad. I'm actually really looking forward to that. That would actually be very good 'cause it's been a very cold day. Which actually that also makes me wonder if that's the reason why um, they didn't put more ice into this one, because they know how cold it is here. So they just figured, they don't have to put that much ice. But then again, it wasn't outside all day. The next one is the orange and cashew chicken stir fry. That sounds really good, actually. Um, Empty bag, green onions. So something I will say, like I said at the beginning of this video, this is the first box that I'm not 100% satisfied with or really happy with. This yellow pepper is actually really beat up. And so is the orange they sent. Like I said, also the onion was kind of beat up. There's a bag of rice. There's a cashew pieces. And there is a piece of ginger, which is really not fresh at all. I actually have it doesn't even smell good. It doesn't even smell like ginger. I actually have some ginger here at home. I always keep ginger. So I'm going to be replacing this. But that one's not good at all. There's a little packet of cornstarch, a packet of Korean chili flakes, and a soy fish. Okay. So maybe I should make this one first. Well, no, I have to make the other one first because I tore the bag. Okay, so that is the orange and cashew chicken stir fry. And the last one is the barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. Okay, so red cabbage, a carrot, a zucchini, which, oh, you guys can't see that. No, it's a zucchini. It's a smile. Green onions. Oh, also I forgot to show you guys in the orange and is it in the orange one? No, it's in this one. I think it's in the pork bowl. Is it in this pork bowl? Yes, in the pork bowl. There's a tiny little green pepper. And it is a little spicy, but I just thought it was hilarious that there's just one. I mean, you'd totally miss it if you weren't looking for it. We have a pair of very nice buns. Very nice buns, actually. A couple of sour creams, Daisy sour creams. A sweet and smoky barbecue powder, probably to mix with mayo. Colavita white wine vinegar. A thing of ketchup, which I love these little tiny packages, and they are glass, which is really cool. And finally, classic barbecue sauce. Okay, which I'm actually going to replace for my barbecue sauce because I make my own barbecue sauce and I really like it. I always do. Whenever I make anything barbecue, I always use that instead. Okay, so that's it. You know what? I might make one. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so that's all the food there is this time. But I want to use the rest of this video to kind of talk a little bit about my experience so far with this. It's been... Hi, my name is DUJ2. It's been 1 week since... No. It's been about 2 months now that I've been doing this, and I've actually decided that I'm going to reduce my membership to 2 times a week. So I'm going to do 2 times a month, I mean. 1 week on, 1 week off. And the reason for this is, even though I really love this, even though I really love the fact that, the food comes to my door, I can make it, I can prepare it. I'm sure you guys, hopefully you guys, you guys have already seen that. I made a video kind of detailing, last week's meals and everything, making them and everything. And you guys can see also how I take 1 meal and make it 2 meals because I live alone, I'm single, and it's actually for a single person, this is actually a really, really good method of controlling both your budget and food intake. There is one big problem though, and this is something that I've kind of been struggling with, and it's good and bad because we live in a food society where we are used to eating a lot and variety. If you like, let's say for the example, if you have a burger, you have fries with it, right? You don't just have the burger. There's sides and accompaniments that always come, and I've noticed that with these meals, it's like a single meal. There is no side accompaniment, which is something very hard for me to accept. But having said that, the amount of food that you get, the portion control, the portion size is very good. I'm not saying that it's too much food. I'm not saying it's too little food. It's just the right amount. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm kind of a big guy, over 200 pounds, and I this is how much food I should be eating. It's a good portion. It's a good portion of food. I have never eaten one of these and then been like, oh my goodness, I'm still hungry. Never. And these are two portions. I'm not eating. You might be saying, well, the reason why you're not hungry is because you're eating both, or you're eating both portions. No, I don't. I split them into 2 meals. They're perfectly fine. They're really, really good. They're really good sized portions. The price is fair. Even though I'm kind of thinking soon what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to purchase everything separately. Like take like one of these, and just go through the store and find everything that they have here on the recipes and try it out and see how much it would cost me to go and buy that and to get it. Which actually that I think was going to be really fun soon to try that out. Also, I will say this really quickly. They never send me red bell peppers. I always get yellow. I'm not complaining. I like yellow bell peppers, but I never get red bell peppers. But yeah, I mean, and I know someone asked if these videos were sponsored. Nothing. No, they're not. I pay for it. The very first one I got, thank you very much to Lois, a friend. She sent me a free box, and that's how I was able to start it. And I ended up sticking with it because I really do enjoy it. And I do have a video soon kind of explaining, a little bit more of, like more of like an honest review of it, because I do want to go through and explain to you guys, how I have approached it and why I think this is a really good method or meal method for a single person. It's actually very good, very not super cost effective, but it is very fair. It helps you balance your finances and everything. It really is good for a single person, maybe even 2 people. I don't know. I haven't done that, but it's really good for a single person. I'm really enjoying doing them. I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I do want to talk a little more in depth about how it is that I'm approaching it and why I'm reducing it a little bit, because basically it is $56 a month. I mean, that is over $200 a month in food, and normally before this I wasn't eating as good. I'm going to tell you that I wasn't eating as good, but my food budget was much lower. Just because normally what I would do is I would make a lot of food at the beginning of the week and pack myself, little individual meals, and that's what I would eat during the week. So even though it's kind of boring because I'd eat the same thing often, it was much more cost effective for me. That's why I think I'm going to reduce this to twice a month. But anyway, I'm going to talk about them more. I'm going to go make myself some soup because it looks really, really good. The pork noodle soup. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. If you guys really enjoy these videos, please let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys would like to see differently from these. I am working on some videos, kind of showing you guys the process of making it, because I do have roommates. I don't really have a kitchen that I can use by myself, so I've kind of decided to make like different types of videos. It's a lot of you guys are going to see the type of video I'm going to be making. Plus I am working on making a different kind of video, which is going to be kind of like a vlog format kind of for those. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more like this, and thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.